Assalamu alaikum, everyone. How are you all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you've enjoyed your day, enjoying your day, enjoying morning. It's very nice and sunny and lovely here in the morning in London. So I hope you're having a lovely 1st of July. Time is passing really quickly. It's nearly summer, which is nice. And I hope if you are on vacation, I hope you're having a good vacation. If not, I hope you have a lovely day. So today I want to speak about something that I thought is, I think is very important that we all think about really very deeply and understand, because it's I think it's a problem. I was talking to a parent, mother, a couple of days ago, and she was telling me about how she has raised because her daughters are old enough. They're like 20 plus years and 30. And she was saying that she has raised them to decide for themselves how they want to live, what kind of education they want to pursue, what kind of job they wanted to work, their partners, everything. And okay, I thought that was, maybe that's quite normal. But then she said that she had never, told her daughters to call her mum, that they should call her by her first name, which I thought was, quite odd and strange because and she said the reason to that was because she wanted them to see her as a friend and not as a parent. And but the main important thing, she said that they have to have respect, that they should respect her as a parent and all of that. And now they're grown up, she said, and they're living a life, and she's not really responsible. So all of this, I'm saying this, her story. I did ask her that if I could talk about it on my Facebook page, and she said that's fine. So she did give her permission, but she said don't tell me don't I shouldn't tell her name, which I'm not saying. So and she feels in a way that if she didn't do that, then they would have anyway, you know, done whatever they wanted to do without, asking their parents for advice. Okay, so I have two issues with that. The first one is, why wouldn't she encourage her daughters to call her mother? You know, she is their mom. She, carried them in her womb for 9+ months. She gave birth to them. It's not easy giving birth. It's the worst, the hardest experience you can have. And that I just call it this way. And then she looked after them when we were children, gave gave them breast milk and looked after them, because obviously the dad can't do that because he's doing other things. He's working, he's maintaining the property, the house, whatever. So I don't understand. If when you go to the hospital, okay, when you're ill and you go to the hospital, and then someone comes and look after you, what is the name of that person? Do you call them by their name? Do you call them Andrew? Do you call them, I don't know, Anna? Or do you call them Dr. Andrew, Dr. Anna, right? Well, one, it's their profession, and two, it's actually a sign of respect when they call them doctor, and it's their profession. The same thing with being a parent. You didn't have a child before, so your name was, for example, my name, Hanan. and then you had a child and you name your profession, but because it is a profession, it is a label, you can say, and it's also a sign of respect. Now I'm called a mother. Your name was Stephen, and then you have a child. You are now a father, right? So I do not accept, absolutely not accept, parents who tell their children to call them by their first name. It's actually disrespectful. It's saying that the role of a parent is not that respectful or that important, when it actually is. A parent is very important. A parent has to, you have to respect a parent. You have to respect a mother and father. That's it. And obviously, if you don't call your mother or father, you know, by, as mother father, you call them by their first name, you know, as a son or as a daughter, what kind of respect are you going to have towards them, right? So that's something that I, you know, didn't accept. The second thing is, how could you give your children false pretension, like false wishes, you can say, that they can do whatever they want, when you know in society, in life, you can't do whatever you want? Can I find a job, any job, and be you know, be accepted in that job when I don't have the right degree, the right skills, or the right experience? No, absolutely not. You have to have the right experience, right degree, right this, right that, and sometimes you have to know the people that work there, or know someone who knows these people who work there. It's so many things. Then eventually, when they do, and then you have to go for the interview, of course, and then you have to have the training and this and that. Then when you do get accepted and you do go through that training, do they then let you do whatever they want the job? Of course not. They will have to tell you, this is our rules, this is our guidelines, this is what we do, this is what we don't do, this is what we accept, this we don't accept, and so on and so on. So many rules at your job, and you know, everyone knows that. So that is just false wishes when you tell your child that you can do whatever you want. Absolutely, this is wrong. The second example is that when you find a property or a house, can you do whatever you want? Does the landlord tell you, oh well, you can do whatever you want now? No, you can't. You have to look after the property. You know, when you first enter the property, they take pictures of the windows, the doors, the stairs, everything, so that they know that it's all, when you came in, it was in good condition, and then you leave it in good condition. Otherwise, you have to pay for the damage. And of course, you have to pay the rent, you have to pay the council tax, you have to pay the bills, you have to pay all of this. Otherwise, you can't live in that property. So this is all false. It's all false wishes. You should not tell your child you can do whatever you want. Absolutely, this is wrong. You should guide your child, encourage them, show them how to live their life in this world with respect, with dignity, with good morals, with good goals and education, faith, religion. Why not? I think it's very important to have religion. You have to believe in something, and with connections with your family, your friends, your neighbors, and also to be brave and to be confident in what you're doing. So just wish that people understand this, really understand it, that even we as adults can't do everything. So how can can't do whatever we want. So how can we say to our children, you can do whatever you want? It's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. and we should not really take these films and movies as a way of living life. We all know they're acting. We all know that. So we shouldn't really take whatever is in these films and implement that in our life, because if we do that, we're actually not giving ourselves chances in proper living a good life and being good examples for our children. So I hope you people really understand this, because it's very, very important that we do understand that living is not about doing whatever you want. Living is about doing what is right, and being respectful, knowing the importance of your parents' position in your life, and being a good example for your children also, by not copying everything that is on the movies or films or whatever. Okay, then, so that's what I want to talk about. If you have any questions, any queries, please DM me, private message me, send me, text, like and share, as I think this is a very important topic that we should talk about. This is a safe zone. Don't think just because you're talking about me that I will spread your story. I won't, unless you want me to, and that's my commitment to this. So I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, wherever you are, and have a lovely Friday, blessed Friday. Okay, so